All right, welcome back everyone. So, we're continuing where we left off. We just did Brewing Up a Storm in the last episode. I was informed that all of these missions are actually added after the game was completed. So all of these bonus 24.5 missions apparently is a lot harder than the rest of the game, which makes sense. And with this Brewing Up a Storm at least, I found that really tricky, but we did it, so all good. Next up, we have a few different options. We can go to Gridlock. We could also continue further along the crypt wings and everything like that. I think it makes sense to go to Gridlock first though, so let's check that out. It's another 1.5 hour mission. And let's just see if we can do it. First attempt, maybe? Alright, more Asambra it seems like we are working on here. Double down, 4.8 Asambra per minute. Look on the bright side, things cannot get worse. Maybe controlling the universe isn't production of Asambra will work out for the best. Maybe controlling the universe versus only production of Asambra will work out for the best. That makes more sense than what I read the first time. Building more Asambra production, after all, it cannot destroy the planet twice. A steady flow of Asambra could secure the colony's place in the universe. Very cool. And we got this kind of checkered setup. Water, coal, oil, copper, silica. Do we have any iron? Yes. Alright. And we have a city, and we have the Zeppelin dock where we need to export everything. Cool. So we need to produce this Asambra, which I don't know how to make. This stuff? Yes. So we need CPU, solvents, and reactives. Solvents are really easy, reactives are really easy. I guess CPUs are the thing that's gonna take a little bit longer. Let's see solvents. What do we actually need for that? I don't fully remember. Yeah, that's fairly simple. So almost all of this is going to be produced around the water and crude oil then, it seems like. And then, what else did we need? CPUs. CPUs are produced silica, wire, and neon gas. So wire comes from here, silica also comes from here. Do we want to bring the gas over to here then and produce the CPUs in this corner of the map? Yeah, I think that makes sense. I think that makes a lot of sense. Alright, I think we're gonna have to build up the city as well, so maybe work on wires for you first. I think we can put the wire right here. 2 of those. How much money do we have? Not too much. And then we'll just tap those on there. That will provide wire for the city. That should be pretty good. And then what? What else do we need? The city is probably gonna need energy eventually. I guess for power the easiest would be to like make a coal generator or something. Could go for that, or geothermal to allow ourselves to... Actually, if we use geothermal, we don't have to worry about... Yeah, that might actually make more sense. If we use the geothermal, we don't have to worry about people for this. So that will kind of just make money for us, which is probably good. So to here, a couple of those and a couple of these. I don't think we need that much. That should be plenty for the power, I think. And then we have 8,000 left. Should we start then working on everything that we need here? So for these guys, we need CPUs. Maybe I should start with CPUs then. We're gonna need the reactives either way. How much does reactives pay? Reactive 64, that's actually pretty good. So if I go oil wells, can have you, and I think we need 2 of these if I'm not mistaken. How do we produce those here? Yeah, and then we plonk you down right here. He uses, on full speed, I think he uses 16 for 2 crude oil, and this is producing 1 every 16. Yeah, that math adds up, at least to me. Something like that will bring you over this way. Across here. And then up here. Like that. Then we can just sell that off to begin with. And then we need to produce... Maybe we should produce gas here. What if we do that? Can we produce gas and still have 4 grand? Questionable. Yeah, I mean, let's not push it. Let's not push our luck. So let's get going. These guys are gonna need few of these lighter trains. You're gonna need a little bit heavier train. These are going to need small trains, and then that's kind of all the money that we have. We have 700 in the bank and time is ticking. Could actually be bringing that in here instead. That could be an option. And then use only one of these. If we make enough money that I can get the neon on here as well, that would be really good. That's 4,000. Why are we not producing enough wire here? We are clearly having enough wire coilers. It's just that this guy is using it up really quickly, I guess. Especially with the catalyst. I guess that makes sense. We are running power back and forth. What we could do is add another one and have this guy. Yeah, I think we're gonna do that. Let's have you go this way instead. That way he will give power to these two, and then we can have another copper mine. I think we need 2 of these actually. Can probably sell you and just run that one. That's probably fine. Now they are using catalysts, which means that they will be producing faster. This guy is now full, so let's go with a reactive strain on here. Yeah, we're not making crazy amount of money so far. It's still early game though, so should be all good. Once we get this working, it should be fine. At least reactors will actually pay quite well, so it should be a good bump in income as well. Yeah, I think the next one to build is probably neon gas. So this guy. But that's 4 grand, so it's gonna take us a little while until we can actually get that. There, then we can go neon gas right here when we have the money. And we can also fit another oil refinery on the side here to really work that. Should be good. What are you doing? Oh, you are not actually able to keep up now. What if I expand you to be a 4-slot train instead? And there we have a city level up. That's pretty good. Still don't think we have enough workers though, but that's fine. These are gonna need appliances, glass, or furniture in the future. Don't think I'm gonna work on that right now though. I'm gonna get this up and running first. So you are gonna do that. Give yourself some space. Come on. Come on now. Gonna let him deliver, and then I'm gonna change this guy over to do neon gas instead. Maybe don't even do that many. I think I only need 2. Like that. Get some workers in here, and all of a sudden we only have 5 workers. So yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Could bring water here to actually produce a lot more. That's an option. For the CPUs, we currently have... Where are you? CPU fab. We currently have neon. We need... Okay, we're actually fairly close to getting that. That's not too far away then. Cool. Build up anything else. So we have these industry tier 2 things. Could build up some electronics fabs. That could be an option. Or use a glass smelter. That's honestly a halfway decent idea. Let's do that. Do here. Do there. Get those two. Get you to go over here. Let's get a coal mine on here. I think that's an easy way to make a lot of money usually if we get a coal power plant. We can place that right here anytime now. There we go. Get some workers in there. We have the coal set up. We just need some power now, and then we should be good to go here. You know what? I could do this. That's actually a decent idea. And then we'll have you, instead of going there, you can go up there, and then that way, and then that way. That way he will deliver always to the glass smelter first, and then do everything else afterwards. I think that is pretty good. Get myself a silica quarry on here. So that one, and then this is the next one. There, and then we can also have one right here eventually. I think you only need 2 every 16, and these are producing that, so I don't think we need to do quarries here. We can probably survive with just one. The only thing we're using this is to build up the city, so it doesn't matter if it's not running constantly. That's fine. That should cover that. And you should just go back and forth here. That's all you need to do. Alright, I think that is pretty good. And we didn't actually need that plant very much then. I guess we kinda do, because this guy will not be keeping up as it is. He's kinda using all of his power anyway. So if I go oil well, not oil well, we should have a coal mine. Okay, now that we have power, we can be a little bit more easy with the production here. So this guy with wires, we only need 1 for this copper mine, because I can just put power into it instead. And that will actually still do fairly well. So let's see. Kind of want to double you up then. And I wonder, is it worth it to bring this guy over here afterwards? Why not, right? Have him go that way, and we can take you and have it deliver both to the city and also up to here. I think that makes sense. We'll go this way, go that way, go that way, go down there, and then back this way. Yes. Okay, so that's $1,000. We need, I think, 8,000 for the next mission we are about to go on here. Yeah, the CPU fab is quite expensive. But we have the wires, we have the neon gas, and we have the silica. So for this we only need a few more things. We need the solvent, which we're gonna be producing. Let's see, right here. I think that might be the same setup. We'll just bring that over here as well. That makes sense. We'll plonk that down right here for the solver. Like that. We'll get a silica quarry on here. And we'll lift that up so it can reach both of them. And that should be what we need for this, not waste. Silica. and maybe one of them should also be bringing waste. This is not to produce more. This is literally just for me to get rid of the waste itself. And then we'll do that, and we'll do that once we have the money for it. There we go. Get you on here with maybe 2 waste. I think we're probably gonna need more than that, to be honest. So you have silica now, you need water and crude oil. Water we can easily get from right here. Maybe even... yeah, that makes sense. So industry, water pump on that one, but we don't have the money for it. Yeah, that's just gonna connect right here. Right up to here. Like that. There, up this way. Across here without going to the station right there, and then guess something like, let's do this maybe. That'll be fine. And then we just need a train on there, and we also need some oil. We could get more oil by using water. That would be an easy way of doing it. Huh. Or we could just do this. And bring oil or water over here. I don't think this was intended though. This seems like a hack. We're kind of building outside of the world map here, but that should be fine. And then we'll just get this guy with maybe 2 of those. I don't think we need more than that. And then the same here. We'll go workhorse, water, maybe 4. You're gonna go up that way, go left, there. And then when these 2 are working, we can have them going this way, I thought. Trains on there as well, and maybe do the diesel blocks here. Get some crude oil on there. 1088 left to go, and then we should see an improvement. Through there, go left. And that should get you what you need. And then we'll do the CPU here. They can just go straight. No, wait. How was I thinking about this? No, we're gonna do CPU here, right? Yeah. CPU will go right here. And then the, yeah, assembler right here. That should be pretty good. Okay, 1 hour left of the game. I'm trying to sell off the majority of everything into the Zeppelin dock. That way we're actually making money at least, which I think is good. Do we need anything additional here? I don't think so. We just need more personnel, more workers. Okay, that should be the 4,000 we need for the CPUs. I just messed it up. It's not 4,000, it's 8,000. So let's wait for a little bit longer. And now we can start pushing the neon gas over to the CPU lab that we have right here as well then. So now we have neon gas, we have wires. We're gonna build a silica one if we need to. I don't think we need to though, we can probably just use what we have here. Yeah, I could probably just do this, to be honest. Surely that's gonna be fine. So yeah, this is producing 2 every 8 seconds. You need 3 every 452 years. So that's not an issue. And then we need more power. Can I get you guys to work any faster? Not really. Your uptime is horrendously bad just because we're not getting enough this stuff. Can fix that though. Like that. And then one right here as well. And you can move. You should go that way, around there, sell off at the Zeppelin dock. Yes. Let's get one more coal mine for power here as well. And that should make you produce fully now. Yes. How is this looking? We are now producing CPUs as well. Could we somehow get that to go here? If we do that, can I have one of you with the waste? Go that way, left, through there to there. Yes. That's exactly what we want. This guy should probably have a few more neon gas on it. Maybe even 2 trains eventually. That guy is full, so let's go with you up there. I guess you can just go directly into the city actually, and then back. Since we want the city to be growing and we're just not getting enough power at the moment. Okay, CPUs, it looks like it's going in the right direction. If we allow ourselves to sell those, that would be kinda handy. We're at 55 minutes left now, so should be okay. How much do we need for you to be producing that amount? 2 every 64 seconds? So 1.5 is what we need. And you use robot arms for extra production, but I think we're just gonna place more of them. Robot arms are really annoying to make. We can like fill this whole row up, more or less. If we do 3 of them, that should be fine. That should be fine. Alright, so it's time for some Asambra. We'll plonk that down right here. You will get this stuff. We actually don't have reactives to that big of an extent. So maybe we should look into getting that working. But other than that, I think we're doing okay. Also need some workers. What's up with that? Why are we not getting any workers? Oh, it's delivering here first. That's why. That makes sense. Should jump up in a moment though. So CPUs will instead go here. You will instead go here. This guy will not be needed anymore. Oil is coming in there. We want to bring oil here and do... No, I don't think so. Yeah, we do. No, we don't. 8 oil or only one of these. Easy option. So we'll go... I don't think I can fit 3 here. That's unfortunate. We'll do this. And we'll get some oil wells on here. That should get those working, and then we need the reactives up here afterwards, right? Yes. So it's supposed to go... Maybe I can have you go left, then pipe up above this. Do we want that? No, you can actually go on top of this instead. How about that? Above here, and then above this. Yeah, everything seems fine now. The thing we need is some incinerators, which I'm just gonna place down here, I think. Go with like 2 of those. Above here, and let's see. That should deal with all of that. That's pretty good. Do we want to make signage as well? I think we can make signage fairly easy. Yeah, it's just neon gas. We already have a neon gas facility, so... can fairly easy get that done. I don't think it's super necessary right now though, so let's... Actually, we still have glass to grow with, so that's... yeah, that's not a rush at all. We just need to continue growing this. I think that will continue growing as well, so... So these are producing 1 every 16 seconds at full speed. You need 4 every 182 seconds. Okay, that's gonna be a little while then. It's gonna be a little while. Now we're running full trains here as well. Might actually want another train on here quite soon. Once these hit 4, I will put another train on here. There we go. Get you on there, maybe even do you to do 6 instead. Same thing for you. And also do a 6. And now we are producing a Sembra. If slowly, we are at least producing. Yeah, I don't think this is that much to actually keep up with either. I'm just gonna keep upgrading these. We already have everything we need here. And it's the average export rate that we need, so maybe I should just let this build up. Make sure that the waste is not building up. And then I'll just send everything over there. It's a good option. I can just expand this through the upgrade level. If we can hold like 40 of these, that might be enough for 4.8 every minute. Do CPU every 32 seconds. That's actually quite a bit. You're producing 1 every 32, but that's at half speed. That's another city level up. I don't think we need more stuff for the city. I think you can just leave it as it is. Should still be perfectly fine. Maybe I need to expand the amount of people working here. Get some more power out. Or maybe even add to this. Okay, we're now producing 2 every 20 something seconds. These need 4 every 25 seconds. So we actually need to upgrade these even further. I'm not opposed to that. We can make some more upgrades. We're at 38 minutes. We have built up 12 of these guys, and our uptime is generally kind of bad, to be honest. Let's do this, get rid of that, and let's expand you. Have these go on each side so they don't have to bother each other all the time. This is looking like it's actually filling up nicely now, so let's get more trains onto there. I know this guy is going to become an issue, because we have so much of this that needs to be delivered, so maybe I'll just split that off already. That, and then we can have him do something like that instead. Turn around, go that way. What about now? Uptime 50%. We are able to produce 2 per minute. Really? Ah, it's because we're halfway. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Let's deposit the money. Maybe cruise a little bit on the upkeep there. Where are we missing workers now? What do you need? You still require reactive as your main focus. Let's go spark engine and 6 of those. That should be pretty good. And then we can do the same with this guy. Spark engine, 6 of those. You can do the same. Spark engine, 6 of those. That should speed this up fairly well. Alright, we're actually missing oil now somehow, so let's get some more oil wells on here. You and you. And then I guess we can do that. Get those on there. Actually, if I do this, that works. Then we can have those as well. And we can get rid of you and expand you to be that. That's good. How is our money looking? Pretty good. 12 grand in the bank now. And you are actually building up a little bit now. Uptime remains fairly high as well. 3.5 at the moment. We want 16. Do we have that on the bank already? No. No, we do not. But yeah, if I start selling this off, surely we will get to 16k fairly easily. Do this, we'll get the Assembra there. He will just go sell that, make a lot of money, have a good time. You know, the usual stuff. So how is this going? You're actually too slow. Can we do spark engine and this instead? Not with the money we have. There we go. Let's expand you. And let's expand you a little bit as well. Not enough money to build track. Bullshit. Okay, so we're exporting 1.3 at the moment. With a little bit of luck, we might finish this quite early, actually. 2.7. Maybe I can even expand you a little bit. How about you do 6 instead? And then we'll do that. And unfortunately these guys are not keeping up. It's actually doing it now. Okay. Nice. Deposit all that. Yeah, I just don't feel like 600 is that big a difference, but I guess it might become way more once we get closer to like 60 grand or something. Wait, am I already doing it? 4.7 at the moment? Okay. We might actually do this in the next delivery then. I didn't expect it to be this easy. I kinda expected this to be a little bit more of a struggle. I'm not complaining, I'm just surprised, I guess. Just surprised. Yeah, we haven't even dropped. So next time we deliver, we're gonna see a bump and we're gonna finish this mission. Bam! Look at that. So easy. So easy. First attempt. Hell yeah, baby. 58 minutes. And yeah, I think the best part about this is our little route on the backside of the map here. It actually helped a lot with the oil stuff around there. So, success. Pretty good. Oil and neon gas over here. A little bit of power. Did use this to avoid having to push in a bunch of workers in the beginning. Making sure we're selling as much as possible at the Zeppelin dock, I think actually helped out quite a bit. And then, yeah, building up a little bit of Assembra before we start delivering. Just kind of automatically gave us the export values we needed. And yeah, city we were growing together with some glass, a little bit of power, and a little bit of wires. My initial thought was to use the wires over here at the CPU as well afterwards, but it didn't really happen. Wires is so cheap to produce that it doesn't really matter if you don't do it super efficiently. Using wires for the city is not really what I prefer, but worked out this time, so not too shabby, not too shabby. Let me know in the comments down below what you think. I've been having a lot of good comments lately and helping out a lot. I appreciate that. So anything that you noticed, feel free to point it out. And yeah, hit that subscribe button and everything else as well, of course, really helps out. So I can see you in the next episode. And until then, I guess, bye bye everyone.